True Story Media.
Get Popeye's Scary Good Freddy Fazbear Box with garlic palm tenders and cheesy bites with marinara sauce. Or try the deluxe box with a cupcake cup and a 20-ounce drink and see Five Nights at Freddy's 2, only in theaters. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Limited time at participating U.S. restaurants.
This episode is brought to you by Nature's Bounty. Nature's Bounty believes your body is brilliant, naturally designed to thrive, inside and out. For those always looking for new ways to support your health from head to heels, Nature's Bounty has a range of over 400 vitamins and supplements born from 50 years of trust and care. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature. Visit naturesbounty.com to learn more.
This podcast contains adult themes and language, and some of the things that we discuss may be disturbing to some listeners. In this podcast, we discuss sexual assault, torture, race, and murder. Listener discretion is advised. Please take care of yourself. When we discuss the shows that we watch, there will be spoilers. So if you haven't watched yet and you don't want to be spoiled, make sure to watch before you listen to this episode.
All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to Fruitloops Serial Killers of Color. And this is a special video club virtual hang with and for our Patreon supporters. Every month we do this live virtual hang ting with our Patreon supporters. And we take a little break, watch and discuss something that got us thinking, talking, and even boohoo crying a lot. I'm Wendy, that's Beth, and
Hello.
Minnie is here also.
Hello.
I don't see anyone else's videos on, but together, the three of us host Fruit Loop Serial Killers of Color. Allegedly. I'm going to do an air horn. Because I don't think I usually do them on video clubs, but I'm thirsty for an air horn.
You might as well.
I need an air horn. This month, the movie we selected was Sing Sing. And this movie is set within the walls of the infamous prison Sing Sing Correctional Facility. And it got so much critical acclaim, deservedly so, and resonated very deeply with many audiences. But before we get into it, we just want to acknowledge that we're all here together, which is so fucking dope. Thanks, Internet. Thanks, Al Gore.
Thanks, Obama.
So we just want to thank you for being here with us and let us know in the chat where you are coming from. Land acknowledgements, welcome. And shit is crazy out there. So right now, if you would like to also let us know in the chat how you are feeling, how you are doing out there. Use words, emojis. This is a safe space, but only if you want to and you're comfortable. Cameras on or off, mics on or off, whatever feels comfortable to you. So, Beth and Minnie, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Hanging in there. Not much to report, really. Same old, same old.
Yep. Did anybody notice that flags were half-mast today? We were like, who died? Oh, yeah. Y'all, the Pope.
Yeah,
that's right. I had to think about it.
A few days ago, he passed away.
Yeah, so rest in power to the Pope. And I watched Conclave on accident a few months ago. So I know exactly what's going on right now. So if anybody needs any information.
John Lithgow's there, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. Yes. I'm an expert on the whole process. I explained it to my children today and it was great. So Minnie, how are you doing?
Oh, pretty good. We finally got central air installed in our house.
Oh, yay. I know you wanted it.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
It gets hot enough to require the
Lately,
need for air conditioning?
It's been getting into the high 80s and low 90s.
Now, where they live, it's never mind. I was thinking about Arizona, but you're in North Carolina now, so you know.
Yeah, you silly goose.
Because when I say to people like the 80s and the 90s, and they're like, that's nothing,
that's
you know.
not yeah.
But it's different. It hits different when there's
it does.
humidity.
Yeah, it does.
It's a little more humid, and even when I used to visit up here, when I lived in Arizona, I'd be like, oh, it looks like the highs are in the 80s, I'll be fine, you know, and I'd come up and it'd feel hotter somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was
Even
just,
the
it was
70s.
like miserable.
When I came to visit you and it was in the 70s, I thought it was hot.
Yeah.
And here, that would be like chilly.
Like, oh, I almost need a jacket.
It's sweater weather for sure.
Right.
Yeah. I can say that as somebody who came from Arizona now to the warm humidity-ness, when the weather report says 75, I'm like, whoa, sweater weather.
Right.
But no, with the humidity,
not,
it's more like long sleeve. Beanie optional weather.
But
you
that's
don't
you
need
get
a
cold
sweater.
easily.
Yeah.
So.
A sweater is not required.
You like heat though. So.
I do a lot.
Yeah.
I like it, but as long as it's in the evening when I'm trying to sleep.
Oh,
that's when I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah,
if it doesn't cool down.
Chilly at night, And
our bedroom wall just gets full sun, and there's like a concrete pad right outside of our bedroom area, and so it just gets hot on that side of the house, and it's just really difficult to cool it down at night so you can sleep.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Yeah,
I am.
Thanks. I'm pretty excited to try it out.
Yes. Wonderful. Well, I'm so glad your first world problems got a first world fix.
Right?
Woo! No, that is, for reals. Like, I get being uncomfortable at night, and what a wonderful thing to have now. So tell us all about it after, after we're done here,
after
girl.
you try it out.
I will. So let's go to the tippy top of my notes. Sing Sing is a 2024 American prison drama film directed by Greg Quedar and written by Clint Bentley and Mr. Quedar, and it's based on the real-life rehabilitation through the arts program at Sing Sing, RTA for short. I did not know that Sing Sing was a maximum security prison, and I didn't know that maximum security prisons got access to programs like this.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know anything about this until this movie.
Exactly. Yeah. So it was pretty eye-opening. The film centers on a group of incarcerated men involved in this program, and they created theatrical stage shows through this program. And it stars professional actors Coleman Domingo, Sean San Jose, and Paul Rachi, alongside many real-life, this was the part I loved about it, real-life formerly incarcerated men who were themselves alumni of this amazing program during their incarceration, including Clarence Divine I. Macklin and John Adrian J.J. Velasquez. So, welcome everybody! Back to the film. Tells the story, very hopeful, and tell me your first thoughts after watching it.
Well, I went into it blind. I mean, I knew like a little bit of the story, but I didn't know that the actors, a lot of the actors were actually from that program.
Oh, you did not know that?
I did not know that. And so I'm just watching it. I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was a great movie.
Yeah.
And it made me feel all the feels. And the icing on the cake was the very end when they let you know that these were inmates or former inmates who had been through this program. My jaw dropped to the floor. I was just like, holy cow, these guys were awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times did you watch it?
I
curious.
just watched it the one time, but I listened to a couple of podcasts about it.
Okay, right on. How about you, Miss Minnie? And any fruities? Let us know your first impression. You can chime in the chat. If you want to turn on your mic, feel free to do so at any point. You don't have to like raise your hand or anything like that. Just go ahead. Go ahead, Minnie. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no worries. So I watched it for the first time yesterday, so it's still fresh on my mind.
Oh, good.
And I did know beforehand that there were that a lot of the people who were in the movie were people who had been incarcerated. I was assuming that they still were, some of them, but I don't really know what their status is. But the thing that really stood out in my mind was what a great way to rehabilitate people, to get them as part of a team and teaching empathy and teaching just community. It never occurred to me before that the performing arts could do this, but now that I watched it, I'm like, well, it's a no-brainer. Of course it would do that.
I mean, hearing you say that, like, you know, they're trying to take away Elmo and Big Bird over at Congress, and it's like, I mean, if they only knew the power of storytelling and art and just
it's the first thing to go out of, you know, whenever there's a situation like in schools and they want to take away something to save money, it's always the arts.
It is. And
it's
so
I feel like
powerful.
it's so important. Yeah. Just as important. I mean, they think it's frivolous, but I think it's just as important as anything else that we learn.
I agree. Yeah. So my first impression was, I heard about it. It got a lot of Oscar buzz because it was an Oscar nominee. And I loved it. I watched it twice. I still feel like I need to watch it again. Like, I feel like I missed things.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching it again for sure.
Yeah, I just came away from it thinking of, like, you know, obviously it's the parallels of their minds. They're physically like in bondage, but the play is about Prometheus's bondage. So that's the play that they write. That's the play that they act out. And they're acting out bondage on stage, and just the juxtaposition of that, and how something so beautiful could occur in such an awful place.
Yeah.
An awful place. And was so satisfied. You know, I love a happy ending. So I loved it so much. Any fruities want to chime in before we move on to the next topic, which is just a brief synopsis about the case. So it tells the inspiring story of a unique drama program inside New York's Sing Sing Correctional Facility. Through the power of theater, these incarcerated men find an outlet for their creativity, explore their past, and forge unexpected bonds as they adapt the Greek tragedy Prometheus Bound. And the film centers on the experiences of Divine G, a man serving time who finds purpose and leadership within that RTA program. That was, oh my God, what's the actor's name?
Which one?
The star. Oh my
Coleman
God.
Domingo.
Coleman Domingo. Yes, I was thinking of a different name, and I don't want to kill the vibe by saying it on this show. So, yes, he was playing a man serving time who finds purpose and leadership in this program. And what makes Sing Sing so unique is the participation of formerly incarcerated individuals in the making of this film. I've never heard of anybody doing that before. Actually acting. Like, I've seen documentaries of, you know, incarcerated peoples, but never them as part of the creative process, sort of reliving their time behind bars. Yeah. So I thought that was super duper cool. Director Greg Quedar worked closely with the RTA program at Sing Sing, which has a very long history of fostering artistic expression within the prison. Many of the actors in the film, as we said, were actually part of the program, and this collaboration has brought an unparalleled level of authenticity to the film, which, hard agree. Obviously, their lived experiences informed their performances, and it was just really, really powerful to see marginalized voices telling their own stories, and it was really, really rad. So, what stood out to y'all the most about the movie?
Well, I kept thinking about, what's the other prison movie we reviewed? Shawshank Redemption. And
that was our first movie club.
Yeah, how much exposition there was in that movie, and how little exposition there was in this movie, and how much more I liked it.
Yeah. They treated us like adults. They didn't have to explain anything.
They didn't have to spoon feed us what was going on. We figured it out. Yeah. When we didn't need to know, like, everybody's, like, stories because it wasn't important. I mean, of course it's important, but it wasn't important to this story.
Right.
We just knew that they were where they were and their feelings and what was going on during this time.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was delicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
My name is Percy Jackson. Getting in trouble is like breathing for me.
The hit series returns to Disney Plus and Hulu.
The danger the camp is under is greater than you can possibly imagine.
For the key to our survival, 3 of you must quest to the Sea of Monsters.
Let's go do the impossible. I'm not gonna let some stupid monster stand in my way.
Percy Jackson and the Olympians. New season now on Disney Plus and Hulu. Learn more at disneyplus.com/whatson.
What'd you think, Minnie? What stood out to you the most?
It kept making me think about the parole system.
Oh, yeah.
Because, the one guy was wrongly convicted. And I just kept thinking about how difficult that would be for somebody who was wrongly convicted, because you can't succeed in a parole hearing unless you take responsibility for what you did and, apologize and all of that. But if you've been wrongly convicted, you didn't do it. So you can't say all of those things that they want you to say.
Where will the remorse come from? I did not do this thing.
Yeah, it's like I didn't do it. But they're not going to let you out on parole if you still say that you didn't do it. But on the other hand, if you do take responsibility and apologize and all of that, well, then that's going to affect your ability to have wrongful conviction consideration.
Right.
Yeah. So I just kept thinking, what an impossible position for him to be stuck in, or anyone who's in that position to be stuck in. And how do you continue to find the hope to go on? And some of the, I don't remember all of the dialogue, but some of the things that he was saying as far as finding hope again, or finding ways to continue going on were so good.
Yeah. The thing I took away, and I'll get to one of those quotes that you mentioned, it was just there were so many themes that, and I love a Venn diagram, the Venn diagram of Fruitloops serial killers of color and the Venn diagram of this show. There was so much overlap.
Yeah.
In the terms of the ugly and the beautiful, that people are complicated, and the justice system and fairness and race and oppression and art. And it was like, it was so good.
So
all the
delicious.
themes, so many themes and so many vibes.
Yeah.
But one of the quotes that Divine G said was, this ain't just a play. It's a chance to be someone else for a little while.
Yeah.
And there's gems like that throughout the movie, that really, really wonderful bits and quotes like that help kind of break up the, because it's like heavy and serious.
It is.
They are in prison. Shawshank Redemption, I'm glad you mentioned that, Beth, because Shawshank Redemption, if you watch that, you're like, okay, if you go to prison, you get to meet a cool friend named Morgan Freeman, and you get to learn to be a CPA, and what else? They let you have a poster and sculpt, and then you get to escape and win a lot of money, and then you get to invite your friends to hang out with you. Bada bing, bada boom. Prison's not so bad. Yeah. But this movie, clearly, prison is not fun. They make that very, very clear. I mean, that first scene, there's like an alarm, and all the men are like getting on their stomachs so they don't get shot.
Yeah.
And we don't know what happened. We don't
need
doesn't
to know.
matter.
Yeah.
We don't
It's
need to know.
just showing part of life. This is part of daily life there.
Yeah. I forgot where I was going with that. Anyway, on with the show. Art's one of the themes, arts as an escape and healing. And I loved to see it on screen, and I need it because we need an escape. And I sometimes, I mean, movies are an escape, but this movie felt like it was taking it a step further. Like, if they can escape their physical bondage for a moment with art and heal, then for goodness sakes, I could do the same too. I can figure it out. So that I thought it was just really, really powerful how the film showed that. What do you guys think of, art? Beth, you got a whole degree in art. And,
I think about my graduation. I got my degree in fine art, and people make fun of it. And
what?
But well, yeah, because
who are they?
Art. They
let's
feel
murder
like
them. No,
they feel like it's a silly degree, and like I did nothing. But it's actually a very difficult degree. I did like all the other things that people, took all the humanities and sciences.
Yeah.
I took all of those classes, math, all that stuff, and plus studio art.
Yeah.
And studio art it's not a piece of cake, and
No.
art history.
Yeah. And I just think how reductive art is it's everything. It's
that's what I was gonna say.
Thing. Like
at my graduation, the person speaking was like, "Look around you, the chairs you're sitting in, the walls. Everything is art."
Yeah.
It made me feel better.
Yeah. Well,
it is a way to escape as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've used that my entire life, using arts and crafts to escape from, it's like anything else that people do to make their lives more tolerable.
Right. And again, I mean, to have it in a prison, the most, I think, heinous of places, as far as like human rights go, and quality of life and conditions, art. I mean, I also thought of Ear Hustle, the art of telling stories through podcasting. It was really, really remarkable to see in the movie. I loved it.
Yeah.
What? Anything else? I feel like
Minnie.
Yeah.
You got anything?
What are your thoughts on art as an escape?
Art. Oh, yeah.
And for art for healing.
So performance art has actually, I feel like it's done a lot for me, because I did that when I was young. I was always very, very shy, very introverted. And then our mom put us in performance art, Beth and I.
Oh.
Yeah, we were in plays and
it was
things like
a
that.
community theater. Yeah,
community theater. Yeah, it wasn't,
so cool.
Yeah. And we were pretty young. But it taught me that even if you don't have confidence, you can act like you do.
You can pretend.
Yeah, you can pretend.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah. And it also taught me, like, I'm pretty sure I'm on the spectrum somehow.
Yeah.
But it taught me also how kind of you can script things, so you can like figure out how to say something before you say it. And it also kind of gives you something to think about as far as dialogue goes. Like, how does dialogue progress? What is a better way for dialogue to progress other than, because if you say it this way, then it sounds angry. And if you say it that way, then it sounds understanding. And so it also teaches you communication skills. And it gets you into your own head also in a way that people don't normally do. It's almost like therapy.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Because like parts of the movie, when they were together in the group and they were going around the circle and sharing and stuff like that, you do
It
that.
was like therapy.
Yeah.
And it is like therapy. Yeah. In a way.
Yeah, I agree.
So much good stuff.
Yeah. I never did community theater, but I've taken an acting class or two, and they always talk about you always do these exercises to like warm up, because you can't really like let yourself go, like drop your self and become this character if you're like holding back or you're scared. So you have to do all these really, really cool, fun exercises to open yourself up and
access that part of you.
Access that. So I love that is something that anybody can do, no matter who you are or where you are. And to your point, Beth, about art being everywhere and everything, I mean, just like art in nature, bro. Like, look at a flower. What? That is beautiful. What?
I'm
Look
obsessed
at
with tree
honeycombs.
branches and how they go across each other. I'm obsessed with that pattern.
Root systems.
I know that too. Yeah.
So you should check out Modrion's early work.
Modrion.
Remember the Modrion squares, the Partridge Family bus, those things?
Oh, that's what those are. I do know. Yeah.
Yep, those are Modrion squares. And his early work, he was fascinated by tree branches and the space in between the tree branches. And that eventually turned into Modrion squares.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Which is,
okay, did you see Beth just light up?
Which is, I think the Modrion squares are actually the worst part of his work, but everybody loved it.
Modrion squares. How do you spell Modrion?
I think
just
it's
like
Modrian. Modrion.
Are they just honeycombs, like what bees make?
No. Modrion squares. They were colorful. Did you ever see the? Oh, it's MON.
Oh,
GRIN.
Those. Oh,
yeah, like the Partridge Family, the school bus. Did you ever watch that when you were a kid? No, okay.
No, I mean, I did watch Nick at Night.
Okay,
but
don't know if they had any Mondrian squares in Nick at Night.
Yeah,
I'm gonna share my screen.
Mondrian square.
Here, I'm sharing my screen.
Oh,
these squares. They were very popular in the 70s.
Yeah, I love those things.
Oh. I didn't know that pattern had a name.
Yep.
Neither did I.
Yeah, they're Modrion squares.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Like I love learning stuff. So thank you, Beth, because I'm so satisfied that I learned something.
But his early work is trees and tree branches, and I think Minnie would like those.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Very cool. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Art can also be very cathartic. That is I think an important part of healing. And obviously, these men, I think they talked about trauma in more than one scene, if I can recall. Does anybody remember them bringing up trauma? And so they were all aware of it, and being able to act these things out, I think was very cathartic for them, and that's obviously how art can be healing for all of us. And I couldn't agree more. The performances were cathartic, and we saw the raw emotion being channeled through the characters. And we talked about Divine G's powerful line. This isn't just acting. This isn't just a play. This is a chance to be someone else for a little while. How meta, a play within a film.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I was like, I wonder how that felt for him to be acting like he was back in prison again. That must have actually been partly miserable.
Yeah, when I listened to the podcast I listened to, they interviewed the director.
Okay.
Director and writer. And he was talking about how the film came together and then filming it and working with these people. And he said that the people who were formerly incarcerated, they were okay with the filming in the prison. They filmed in a different prison.
Okay.
And but the thing that triggered them was putting the clothes back on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they really didn't like that.
Wow. No, and that's the part. I mean, the part that is so compelling and different and wonderful about this movie is that there are real people who've experienced this thing that we're seeing on screen, portraying it for us to enjoy. And I just didn't consider the negative part of the treatment.
I
thought that it would only be wonderful and cathartic, but boy, oh boy, what do I feel like a fool.
Of course, I didn't know when I was watching the movie, so I didn't think about it at all.
Yeah.
And so I didn't think about it until I listened to that podcast. And he said they eventually got over it by thinking of them as costumes.
Okay. Which is probably what they had to do as part of their survival inside anyway, right? And I mean, think about costume for survival is I mean, think about that in your own life, okay?
Putting on your business
suit,
clothes.
Your business clothes.
For business days.
Yeah. Your brass knuckles if you have to walk, through a parking lot or
your fuck you face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the costume as a means of survival. Dude, I just blew my mind. That wasn't in my notes, y'all. Okay.
She blew her own mind. Yep.
Here's my 30-second story with Guinness. As soon as my sister and I get home for the holidays, we don't even unpack. We head straight to our pub. The bartender already knows our order, Guinness and fries. We laugh all night, catch up with old friends, and walk home with faces sore from smiling. It's one of my favorite nights of the year. That was my 30-second story with Guinness.
Guinness Draft Stout. Please enjoy responsibly. Imported by Diageo Beer Company, USA, New York, New York.
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
But yeah, that is so dope. And the environment of prison being so harsh and how they're so far removed from those good, happy things that are outside in the world that normally it is what a normal artist would be able to draw inspiration from. But all your inspiration is sort of robbed, the usual inspiration. And so you have to draw from past experiences and past memories and go so far back. But that might also sometimes be a beautiful journey in the name of art. And everybody loved the performances. Casting was brilliant. Duh.
Yeah.
Very, very, very moving film.
Yeah.
I liked we talked about earlier, the like moments of levity and humor like sprinkled throughout the film, including like we got to see their auditions and some of them were like really
those were good.
But some of them were like so good. Yeah, some of them were like really talented.
Yeah.
And so that was fun. And then we see
the podcast I listened to, they said that those were actual auditions that they did. They had them do, and they told them, you can be as prepared or unprepared as you want to be, and then they would ask them bizarre questions to kind of throw them off a little bit. So.
Oh, wow! Like I didn't even think about that as like the process. I just took it in and didn't even give it a second thought about how they came to be. But it was just it was really, really cool, and knowing that backstory makes it even cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they did the table read. Did they say anything about the table read?
Not that I recall.
As part of the creative process,
right?
They all have their parts by then, and then like how some of them got like really into it, and so that was fun to see. And then the performances of the men, in general, like I was surprised. I didn't know anything about the movie or the program, but I expected there to be more of the, I'm so hard and I'm too cool to, participate in this thing. But it would have made sense if that was in the movie, and maybe there was a little bit of that with
Divine Eye.
Yes, Divine Eye. But it wasn't very much because it would have been a waste of time. Like we know there might be resistance to this program, but I think the focus, again, back to it being about Divine G and his experience. And, he personally, his character in my mind didn't have time for people who were resisting in that way.
I think people who would be resistant to it wouldn't sign up to do it.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't sign up at all.
Yeah.
He did help Divine Eye quite a bit, though.
Yeah. And one of the things I wanted to talk about was, how they helped each other. By the end, it was the other way around. But the relationships between men.
Like, the friendships.
Good friendships between men. Like,
I love the
love to see
friendship between Divine G and Mike.
Yes. Yeah. When he was like helping him get ready for his hearing and like busted his balls. And yeah, I just loved seeing healthy relationships between men. So that was a treat, to be honest with you. They can do that? They can get along?
Yeah, that was something else I started thinking about is the communities that they develop in prison.
Community, yeah. Say more about that.
Well, it's got to be something very unique. It's kind of like, well, this is, I mean, not really the same, but like when you're in a dormitory kind of situation, it's like something that's never repeated in your life, you know?
Well,
like
who would want to do that again?
It's just these relationships, since you live so close to each other and you just know everything about each other, like all the time, like you know when someone else is brushing their teeth and that sort of thing. These communities that kind of develop in that situation. You know?
Yeah.
And in some ways, it's got to be a little bit hard when you get out. Like, how do you then, like, find community outside? Like, you got to kind of start over again on the outside, you know? But it does kind of give you an idea of how community can be positive.
Yeah.
And not just necessarily, what's the word I'm looking for? Adversarial, you know?
Yeah. So I believe that these men are still friends on the outside.
Okay.
So they formed a community outside, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not true for all inmates, but I think this program was instrumental in doing
so
that.
Special.
Yeah. And I just, that ending, girl.
Yeah.
I mean, tears and snot. I mean, I was so happy. Oh, it's not, happy, satisfied. I mean, he was happy. I was happy for him at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we want to say about the film? And
there was, when you were talking about the parole and the parole process and his interview, and there was a part in the interview that I found really striking when they were asking about, tell us about this theater program. And he's like getting excited about it. And he's like, yeah, I'm really proud of that, blah, blah, blah. And then the lady's like, well, are you acting right now?
Yeah.
And that, like, I've felt that feeling before where you think somebody is interested in something that you have to say, and then it turns out they have an agenda. And it was just like took the wind out of his sails.
I felt that too. Yeah, I felt that too.
That was really I mean, I kind of feel like I want to cry right now. But I'm not going to.
It's that sense of betrayal in a way. Or
People
that somebody tricked you.
I was so hopeful, and then it's gone.
Well, and he was, genuinely excited about this program and proud that he'd been a part of it, and thought that she was interested. But no, she was just being a bitch.
Oh, you're so good at acting. Are you acting right now?
Are you acting right now? I'm like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
I like that we got to also see different kinds of incarcerated men, different personality types. There was like diversity within their like experiences and their backgrounds. Yeah, and they all like recognized that they were all not the same, but that they fit. Does that make sense? And we saw that. Again, this movie, like, these themes, I just went bonkers with, like, the themes in my brainstorm full of the bubbles in my head. But, yeah, I mean, it was just really the diversity of the men within these relationships, which I was really, really cool to see. And the movie, again, treated us like adults. We were not spoon-fed the fact that, well, this one is the big fat one and his background is this. And then this one is the little, talkative one and his background is that, we were not spoon fed. We just got to take it all in and understand. And
it was,
it was cool.
Excellent, excellent movie.
Hell yeah.
I think it's the best movie I've seen in a really long time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
well, wait till we go see Sinners. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I got to see. I'm actually going to go see that next weekend.
Oh,
Sinners?
Yeah. Sinners, yeah.
I can't wait. I want to see it so gosh dang bad. And I want to talk about it so gosh dang bad. I want it to be one of our video clubs.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I want to see it in
what
theaters.
it is.
You don't know what it is?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It's a movie that just came out, and it's set in 1932 in Mississippi. And there's something about a juke joint and vampires.
Oh, sign me up.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
juke joint and vampires. I'm there.
Yeah.
Sinners. All right,
Yeah.
I have to look that one up too.
Yeah, it just came out.
I don't think I'll be able to get Antonio to go to that with me, but
yeah,
maybe
I might have
his
to go
sister
by
will go with me.
myself. Oh, yeah, I bet she would. Yeah.
She probably would, yeah.
I might have to go by myself if I can't get anybody to go with me. I'm definitely going to see it in the theater, though, because I want to support movies.
Yeah, I want
to
to support Ryan Coogler. I want him to have all his money so he can make some more good movies.
Yeah.
Because I've been a fan since Fruitvale Station. But yeah, that has to be one of our next
Oh, yeah.
films.
Yeah, when it comes on streaming, we'll do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So before I see that movie, yeah, this was the best one I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it was really good. You know what it reminded me? It was like, just because I thought a lot about the facilitators. And one of our favorite podcasts is Ear Hustle. And I thought a lot about Erlon and Nigel and their relationship and how Nigel Poor, do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Ear Hustle? Okay. How, she is a facilitator who I've known in my head longer because of the podcast, but the ones in this film were just like there to support. We don't know anything about their lives. I mean, it looks like they've been through it. They've been rode hard and put away wet, girl, but we don't know what their stories are exactly, but it doesn't matter. Like, they for reals are just there to listen, give support, and move them along in creating these pieces and especially
learn
at the end. Yeah, and learn at the end when shit goes down on stage. He was there to sort of be there for Divine G. So,
yeah.
The Who's Down and Who Newville were making their list, but some didn't know Walmart has the best brands for their gifts.
What about toys? Do they have brands kids have been wanting all year?
Yep, Barbie, Tony's, and Lego. Gifts that will make them all cheer.
Do you mean they have all the brands I adore?
They have Nintendo, Nespresso, Apple, and more.
What about...
So the Who answered questions from friends till they were blue. Each one listened and shouted, from Walmart? Who knew? Shop gifts from top brands for everyone on your list in the Walmart app.
Did you guys have any thoughts or about the facilitators or those volunteers who we saw in the movie and then footage of them at the end as they were doing the bows and stuff?
I had a thought, but I can't remember what it was. It's gone now.
Okay.
I was thinking something while you were talking, but now that you're not, I can't remember what it was.
Okay. I'm going to move on to the...
So keep talking and maybe she'll remember.
Yeah, maybe I'll remember.
Okay. Yeah, just chime in if you think of anything.
I will.
So, as we said, this was real incarcerated people, and the Divine G is based on a real individual. His name was, who was it again?
The real person is John Whitfield.
Okay. And he has a story. He's the central character. Divine G, played by Coleman Domingo. So Clarence Divine G. McCartney is based on a real person. He was wrongfully convicted of murder and spent over 2 decades incarcerated at Sing Sing. And he was a real vital part of the RTA program during his time there and maintained his innocence. And as Beth said, all those guys who got out, who were part of the program, are still pals to this day. Also, redemption, transformation. Everybody kind of has some sort of transformation in the film. Divine G was at the beginning the guy full of ideas and full of hope and full of like motivation. And then at the end, when his dreams of parole were like farther and farther away, he became less capable of helping people. And
It's
much
hard to
less
help
hopeful.
other people when you're feeling hopeless.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're like, well, what's the point of anybody trying to do anything? Because
I don't have any
hopeless.
hope, so.
But he had
I don't have any spare hope to give.
Humanity shouldn't work this way. I mean, when he was in need, just being in need and being a human being, I think makes you worthy of it. But also, I mean, if you are going to think of, well, karma's a bitch, he had kind of like put in enough goodwill in the karma bank with all the people that he had helped before. So there was plenty available for the universe to give back to him when he needed it.
Yeah, I think so when you are feeling hopeless, giving other people hope gives you back hope. If you know what I mean.
If you can do it.
If you can do it.
Yeah.
Because being able to give somebody else hope confirms the idea that hope exists.
Yeah, it exists.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's really, really beautiful. That should be the title of this episode. Hope begets hope.
Exists. Yeah.
Or hope exists. I don't know which. Hope exists.
I'm not sure if it's my
Put it
original
on a
idea.
t-shirt.
I might have just stolen that on all of the stuff you've been putting out on the
the hope
Patreon.
stuff, yeah.
The hope stuff, yeah.
Yeah, you're
Did I just
killing it
think of
over
that,
there.
or am I just like paraphrasing something I read? I don't know.
Hope is one of those themes. I mean, it's a big theme in
It's
the
contagious.
movie. Yeah.
It is a really good way of giving back to yourself is giving to other people because it really does give back to you.
Yeah. And I think in, the act of giving back is also a way of connecting community,
people.
if you will. Yes.
And that's one of the bonuses. Yeah.
Yeah, which is, and then this movie, we saw all of that happen and mind blown. Loved it. Cry, heart, emoji.
I would like to
hope.
see the play that they put together.
Yeah.
It was called Breaking the Mummy's Code was the name of the play.
Yeah, I would like to see that.
Yeah.
And they actually redid it. They performed it, or they're going to perform it. One or the other. The actual inmates are doing a revival like on Broadway.
What?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the name of the play? I thought it was Prometheus something.
No, it was Breaking the Mummy's Code.
Breaking the Mummy's Code. Okay.
Yeah, and it was a bunch of different stories mashed together.
Okay.
So,
that part lost me a little bit. I didn't know what it was about or what it ended up being called because it didn't really make any sense.
no, it didn't.
And I think that was also part of the point. I don't think it mattered.
Yeah.
Didn't matter.
So, yeah, one of the guys wrote it, and it was like, if you remember that scene where they're like throwing in all these ideas, cowboys and mummies and, So he wrote this play to incorporate all those ideas. Oh, Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. That scene was, but I was like, there's no way. I kind of thought that would result in the facilitator saying, okay, you know what, this is nuts. Let's just do one of the plays that he's already written. But he didn't. Didn't. I really couldn't believe that they were moving forward at one point with this. Like, is anybody going to stop this? Because I have no idea what this play is about. Like,
yeah, that's why I want to see it.
Yeah. And that's kind of what they were referring to at the end where they're, after they do the play in the movie, and they're talking about, I can't believe how, we had this scene and then it jumped over to that one and then somehow we were over here and it all made sense. I don't know how, but somehow it did. And the audience just got it. They got it.
Yeah.
I want to see it because I want to see how that would all play out.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe it's going to be on Broadway. That means it'll probably be on PBS one day. So stay
I hope
tuned.
so. Yeah.
Because
PBS still
it
exists.
looks like it was off Broadway. And it already happened. So it was February 3rd.
Okay, so PBS, TikTok, TikTok.
So hopefully we get to see that on PBS or something.
I hope so too. Yeah, they'll come through public broadcasting. I mean, just talking about these themes that we saw in the movie, the way the movie moved, it just made sense. His freak out made sense. You know, we saw it coming. Everybody's reaction of like, what the heck?
Well, his friend died, and then his parole was denied, or, not parole. What's the other thing?
Clemency?
Clemency. Yeah, he had a clemency hearing, and that was denied. And he was like, fuck this, and I'm going in my hole.
But his freak out was sort of like, well, things I thought about that I assumed people who are incarcerated think all the time. Yeah. I assumed that their minds must be like that. And we hadn't really heard that language yet. Like, what the fuck? What does it all matter? Or anything like that. Yeah. And he just really laid it all out there, made it plain. Yeah. This place is terrible.
Yeah.
I was really glad to see how he came back from that place of hopelessness and despair. That I assumed was part of just a natural part of the human condition of being incarcerated. And this movie taught me it's not. And it doesn't have to be.
Yeah. I also wanted to mention the guy who played Divine Eye was amazing.
Yeah.
He was.
Like I said, I didn't know that these people were out of this program and they were inmates. And I assumed he was a famous actor.
Wait. Wow. That is so cool. What a nice surprise.
Yeah.
To find that out. And then it just makes it even more mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Any other final thoughts about this movie? Would you recommend other people see it?
100%.
I think it should be part of the curriculum at school.
Yeah, it's that good.
Yeah, it is really, really good. I really enjoyed it. So I watched it maybe a couple of weeks ago, so it's not as fresh on my mind. So if I fucked some things up about the details, my bad. Any other parting thoughts, comments?
Well, these guys who were incarcerated and were in this program and then were paroled or got out, none of them, as far as I know, none of them have reoffended. So.
Wow. So it has an impact on the system itself.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me even more full of joy and hope.
Yeah. What a program like this can do for people. That's allegedly, that's why we put people in jail, right? Because we want them to change.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's not what we provide for them. We don't provide a way for them to change. And this seems to work. So we should be doing more things like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, these they're worth it. They're worth the investment.
It's not. Yeah, why would you want people to reoffend? Why?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
I think
it's locking them up and making them miserable doesn't really teach them anything about how to be better people or why you shouldn't do things like that.
Yeah.
It's an antiquated system that needs to change.
Yeah.
I agree. So call to action would be to recommend this movie to your friends and people you think would enjoy it, but also would learn something from it.
And don't tell them that the people are inmates or former inmates, because that was to me, is
surprised.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody, I spoiled it for you, but
you're not going to believe
when you recommend it to your friends, don't tell them.
Oh, I love that one. I love that one. Okay, well, that is all for today. I'm Wendy. That's Beth.
Hello.
And Minnie.
That's me.
We host Fruitloops Serial Killers of Color. This has been our video club where we watched Sing Sing. You can find us on most of the internet places. Please be nice to us there. at Fruit Loops Pod and give us 5 stars. If you are going to give any stars, please make sure there's 5 of
There are
them.
5.
Otherwise, otherwise you can contact us in other ways. To
If you're going to give any stars, give 5.
Yeah. Okay. Well, any fruities want to say anything or anything that you think is important that we missed? Going
I haven't
once?
seen anything in the chat this time around.
Nothing.
3 times
I'm a lady, and I love you.
Love you, bye.
Oh, love you, bye.
Okay, love you, bye.
Okay.
All right, Beth, where can the people find us?
Our website is fruitloopspod.com, and we use Fruit Loops Pod for all of our social media. The footnotes for each episode can be found on our website. Plus, check it out for the different ways that you can support the show. You can also join us on Patreon, where we have hundreds of hours of bonus content. You can also support us by supporting our sponsors, or by giving us a 5-star review.
5 stars only, please.
Don't forget to subscribe.
That's right. Now, this is a weekly podcast, and episodes drop on Thursdays. So until next time, look alive, y'all. It's crazy out there. I hear some clickety-clacky.
Sorry.
It's okay. No problem. No problem. You're the one who's going to be editing it. You edit it out. It doesn't bother me at all.
I'll just mute myself the whole way.
No.
It'll be fine.
No. Only mute if you're comfortable. Okay. Disclaimer.
Okay.
Alert. Oh, it's asking if we want to live stream and video record. No, I do not. Got it.
Out of here with that.
But beat it. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay.
You look beautiful, darling.
You look like this.
Oh, because why do I do? Okay, so I should
that's
move
fine.
the script.
No, it's
Doesn't
fine.
matter.
Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I was enjoying
whatever you're
looking
most
at your hair.
Oh,
Yeah,
Did
I like
you
your
cut?
hair.
You
It looks
must have
cool.
cut them.
no, I just have it in a huge,
Gotcha.
ginormous bun. I ordered hair from the internet, Minnie, and it's like way longer. It's like it's like 18-year-old girl long. Like it was down to my knees, and
Wow.
I just went with it. But it was ridiculous. So I did cut it, but still
It
it
looks
stepped
really
past
cute.
my butt. So
Yeah.
anyway, thanks. But I feel like Storm, my favorite X-Men of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna open up my notes here about what we're doing today. I do not see anybody in the chat. So
There's people there.
where are you? I see you. I definitely see you. I see
There's
you.
people in the audience.
There's people in the audience. Dude, I just blew my mind. That wasn't in my notes, y'all. Okay.
She blew her own mind.
Did you guys have any thoughts?
I had a thought, but I can't remember what it was. It's gone now.
Okay.
I was thinking something while you were talking, but now that you're not, I can't remember what it was.
Okay. I'm going to move on to the... Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, that's really, really beautiful. That should be the title of this episode. Hope begets hope.
Exists. Yeah.
Or hope exists. I don't know which. Hope exists. Put it on a t-shirt. I'm going to get this audio in the drive, hopefully tonight, but maybe tomorrow morning.
Okay, no worries.
But, all right. Love you all. Thank you, everybody, for being here with us, and everybody take care. Bye now.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. You know, one of the perks about having 4 kids that you know about is actually getting a direct line to the big man up north.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, he wants you to know the best gift that you can give someone is the gift of Mint Mobile's unlimited wireless for $15 a month. Now, you don't even need to wrap it. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.